Hello and welcome to another episode of Dynamic Divas, where we spotlight incredible journey of women making waves in the field of technology, with a deep focus on Microsoft Dynamics 365 and Power Platform. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dalia Raphael, joining us today from New Zealand. Dalia is founder and director of Delta Insights, which was formed 4 years back. Delta Insights is a consulting services firm focused on digital transformation for customer experiences. In her prior experience, she has been head of Dynamics 365 services across ANZ region for various consulting firms. And she started her journey as a developer in the year 1999. So she carries almost 20 years of experience in this space, and she carries a wealth of knowledge with her. So Dalia, welcome to the show. It's my pleasure to host you today.
Thank you, Rachit.
Yeah.
So happy to
So,
be here.
so Dalia, can you please start with your experience in the field of technology and this transformation from a developer to a practice manager and now running your own firm? It has been quite an experience, and I'm sure you would have faced a lot of tough times and you kept moving on. So first of all, congratulations for Delta Insights. It's
Thank
doing
you.
great in ANZ region, and so we want to hear from you your journey in the field of tech world and around Dynamics 365, your experience. Yeah.
Thank you, Rachit. First of all, thank you for everyone who's enjoying to listen to this podcast or with Dynamics leaders and especially women in the Dynamics world. It's a privilege to be here, so thank you for inviting me. I started the journey of IT, yes, in 1997 when I actually chose computer science to be a degree that I would like to be part of. Back then, IT wasn't very popular, especially for girls. But my love of maths and solving problems got me into this degree, which I enjoyed it thoroughly. So I graduated from Auckland University in 1999 with a bachelor degree in computer science. All I wanted to be part of is to do some coding and to learn a lot about the world of programming. Slowly, I found myself getting more interested to be out there in talking to customers. I found a passion to gather requirements and discuss business problems. And I found myself as well that I probably is not going to be the best programmer in the room. There are lots of good people who can do great coding, and I didn't develop my passion. So I guess the learning point here that a lot of people think IT is all about coding and programming, where I found my passion actually more in the business side. And quickly I developed into business analysis roles or consulting roles. And also I discovered the world of CRM, which this packaged out of the box solution that you can easily configure rather than writing code to create fields and maps and tables. It was all drag and drop kind of tool, and I fell in love with it because of the speed of building solutions. So that was in around 2007. I put a mission to actually learn everything about this product and become the best CRM consultant out there with a lot of certifications. Things developed afterwards and grow some good practices in multiple places. Implemented lots of great projects with organizations, both in New Zealand and Australia, until I found a passion that I really would love to build my own practice, joining forces with like-minded people, creating Delta Insights. And here we are 4 years later and going really well and strong, and a passion to grow even bigger.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing your valuable insights, Dalia. It's really great to see you working towards your dream, setting up Delta Insights, and really making an impact for the customers by the value you bring in the market. So you talked about few things which are, I think, really important for anyone starting their career in the field of technology. Is that first of all, joining a tech company is not only about coding. There are so many different type of roles you can explore and then build your niche, and then you can grow your career in that particular direction. So that's something, and you are a great example of that. You started as a developer and now you are a director of a company. So uh, and you work with a lot of architects, consultants. You have done consulting, and the role of identifying the value of low code no code platforms as well is something which a lot of people with non technical background can start building their skills on and build their career into it. Dalia, you are also a winner of 2020 Resellers News Women Award in ICT Awards. So can you talk us about that achievement, and how did you feel after getting it, and what was this about? Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually around COVID times. And after I left my last job, I felt that as a lot of women probably doubting their capability and doubting and wondering where to go next. Started Delta Insights, but with a lot of compassion and passion to make a difference. And that's what Delta means. It's that difference. And so this is the passion. I wanted to make a difference. But also, I guess this award came in the right timing that gave me the boost that I am recognized in the market, and with like-minded people that and I am an entrepreneur and I can grow. That gave me that just this boost that this can happen. So perfect timing gave me that push and confidence that my mind is an entrepreneurial, and I can build a practice, and there are a lot of people who respect the difference that I bring in. So yeah, it was a great thing, and also in the middle of COVID, where there's a lot of changes, a lot of people worried about where the market is going. Yeah, it was very, very good.
Great work, Dalia, and congratulations for that award. And we are always proud of you. Like, it's always good to see uh, people like you making such a big difference and inspiring others. So that's a great thing which I have learned from you when we were working long back at Sable. But definitely there are
Thank
a
you.
lot of inspirations which people get when they see people achieving great success in their career and in their life. But this journey would not have been very easy, Dalia. Like, you have been in this industry for last 20 years, and you have moved across various roles, and you have found your niche, found your passion. But bringing that to life, setting up a company, and then trying to capture the market, all this would not have been easy. So can you just briefly talk about what type of typical challenges like women face in the field of IT nowadays, and any tips to overcome those type of challenges?
Um, yes, there's a few challenges, quite a few challenges that women face in technology. One of them is the doubt that I just talked about, just questioning your ability and questioning, am I good for the role? And trying to find all different reasons why this is not a good fit. And also, another challenge is that a lot of women try to compare themselves or change themselves to fit in with the environment they're in. Whether if it's a more male dominated, then they will try to be more male like, whether from jokes or whatever. And what I found myself is that it was quite important to keep your authentic self and keep true to yourself. And that means that no matter what circumstances, no matter what pressure of work or environment, you are the same person, you have the same responsibilities towards your team, towards your managers, towards the customer. You're not changing depending on who you talk to. So that kind of authenticity was important. Also, being a woman, I probably was also the youngest in a leadership, in a big leadership role. I had few challenges of not only a woman, but a young woman, and also not born here, or English as a second language. So these are the kind of, a lot of people can relate to, and think that this is a challenge. But I have learned over the years that these challenges, actually, you turn it into superpowers, and you turn this different background into bringing something different to the table. You're thinking differently, you have different experience, and that I turned that into opportunities in many cases. So right now, I think the world is more accepting to and women in technology. You don't find people wanting a male figure to sell a deal. But it's a call out there for anyone who has got this mentality. So please, understand that women are so capable to run a business, to deliver good outcomes, and we have proved it again and again.
That is so true, Dalia. I really appreciate you sharing that deep experience, and what you have mentioned about like maintaining your authentic self is really important. And it's really hard, to be honest. Like, it's really hard because people tend to get influenced by the environment they are in, by the people they are surrounded with. But if you try to be authentic and try to be yourself, and don't be worried about, let's say, your cultural background, and as you said, turn that into a superpower, which you have proved how you can turn it into a superpower and then achieve your dreams. I really appreciate that insight. So I also feel like, as you mentioned, as a professional in a corporate world, we have same responsibility towards the customers, towards the product, towards the solution, towards our organization. And it is so true, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter which person is writing the code. Like, the code is written, I'm just giving an example, right? So if you write a code
Yes.
which works great, but it doesn't matter if it was written by a person of a particular gender or a particular cultural background. If it is a great piece of solution, everyone will appreciate it. And that's how you can be the best in your field. As you said, if you have that passion, that desire to be the best in your field, uh, be authentic, understand your responsibilities, then definitely people can achieve great success in their careers. I really appreciate you sharing that insights, and bringing out these things. Adding on to that, Dalia, what will be your tip for people who are starting their career new in the field of Dynamics 365? Because now all these Dynamics applications, they are matured. They have been in the market for more than 25
Yeah.
years. If someone starts to learn, there is just so much to consume, and people tend to get lost in so much amazing features which the platform offers. So, any tips from your side? What do you see when you talk to university students, and if you are building up a team, and if you have to hire young professionals, what type of qualities would you want to see in them?
Yeah. I think it's continuing to learn and improve yourself is quite an important thing, and also stay humble. And what I mean by that, and this is actually our motto at Delta Insights, we don't have or we don't appreciate arrogant people. What that means is that um, it's important to keep learning. It's important to feel that you are still learning every day until we all die, right? It's a reality. So just by thinking that you know everything, you're arrogant. You are not right. So learning is important, and also success doesn't come by luck. Success comes by hard work, by learning, by hard work. I remember when I first decided that CRM is a good career for me. I remember I was pregnant with my second child, and I knew that when I go on maternity leave, I will be away from technology for a few months, almost a year, and the world will be different when I come back. And what I made a decision that I'm going to learn and be certified in every single certification under the sun that does dynamics. As I remember, I was fully pregnant, studying and learning and sitting exams so that when I come back, I am fully qualified for my next career job. Um, that determination and persistent, that's what I would call out to every graduate, every young person who's looking into a career. Stop comparing yourself with others. Also, this is not, people have their own way of doing things, their own way of learning. Be your authentic self, learn from your mistakes, and try to identify yourself in something very unique in the market. Try to learn something that will differentiate you from the crowd, whether that's being all certified in AI or being certified into dynamics, but that's be focus on yourself, educating yourself by hard work and improving yourself, and doesn't come by luck, as I said.
That's a valuable insight, Dalia. I'm sure people will listen and they will align to these principles, and they will be able to find the right way to the field of technology. I would like to also talk about the things which you mentioned. I can actually relate to a lot of them, especially when you say success doesn't come easy. You have to uh, burn yourself with a full passion in your mind to learn something. So I remember like old days, early days of my career, where we just spent days debugging the application. And just by debugging the application, it was hard because you're not actually moving anywhere. You are just trying to understand how the standard product works. And but that helps you to, first of all, improve your knowledge on the real internals of Dynamics, and then also it improved your coding skills because you can see how the standard Microsoft product is built, and that helps you to get some ideas when you write your next piece of code. But all these hard work will pay off in long run. So I also tell people who start their journey new in career that don't be scared of doing things like writing code and debugging, if you're from technical side, but that will help you in long run understand the frameworks. You have to really go deep if you have to build an expertise. And there are so many platforms nowadays, like you can start with Microsoft Learn, and there are a lot of Microsoft fast track videos. I wish all these things were there when we started our career, but there are a lot of
Yes, I know.
platforms to to get a basic fundamentals up and running, and then you can build your niche in a particular area. So yeah, I think these tips which you mentioned about being authentic, learn from mistakes, don't compare yourself with others is another great tip I give to people. Like, don't try to watch a video and create something similar, or don't try to look at
Yeah.
someone and try to do something. Be yourself. No one is perfect in the world. Embrace each other, be humble. So I think what all you mentioned is truly relatable to some of the key attributes I see in leaders today, in today's world. When I talk to other people who are in leadership roles, especially women and men both, they all have similar thoughts around being yourself, professional attributes, being authentic, and uh, you know having that curiosity and creativity in the mind to learn how the products are working. So thanks a lot, Dalia, for sharing that. How
No problem.
like we are coming towards the end, but final few questions. How do you manage your mental well-being in such a busy world nowadays?
Yeah.
Because post-COVID, things have changed. We are trying to adapt to the new ways of working, but the world has become more demanding in technology space. So any tips for managing a healthy mindset and well-being?
Yes, that's actually a good thing, good question to ask. with people who are so busy right now, and there's no break, right? Because the work is getting interfering in your day to day, every hour in your phone, all the time. So switching off is actually becoming really difficult. I have developed something that I really like to do, and everyone is different. But I do have a walk. I walk my dog every morning, and this is usually my clear mind timing, when I am actually breathing nice fresh air, exploring and thinking about what the day is going to be like. I usually get my best ideas while I'm walking. Yeah, I would recommend it because it's just, it gives you a really good boost in the beginning of the day. So I usually block my calendar in the morning. I don't start any early meetings, and I do this walk. It refreshes me. It's a good for my mental health. And try for this walk not to have any work-related meetings, right? Because it's so easy to get dragged still and do work. So this is my me time. I clear my mind. So yeah, I like to do that. I also, for my mental health, and surround yourself with good people, with good support, and that's also a good advice I would tell people, because the worst thing that happens is that if you are isolated and you're not discussing your ideas or your concerns with other people, then it gets all building up. So find yourself either a good mentor or good support, and be a mentor as well and support to other people, because it gives you a really nice, no matter where you are in your career, you definitely need someone else needs your support. And that gives you a lot of happiness and a lot of boost to your confidence that you're actually making a difference to other people's life, but also find someone as well that you trust to give you that support.
Yep. These are really valuable insights, Dalia. Again, I see a common pattern. A lot of people whom I talk to, they recommend staying close to nature. And as you mentioned, you go out for a walk that helps you to clear your mind. So definitely that's a great tip to uh, stay mentally fit. And also when you go out for a walk, it helps you to be physically fit as well. And also, you talked about the value of mentorship, which is another very important aspect of growing yourself in the right direction, because sometimes we tend to get indulge in a lot of day-to-day activities, and we don't focus towards where we are going. But if there is a career path in your mind, set up your goal, find a mentor who can help you achieve that. I think it really helps a lot. Yeah. Cool. Dalia, my last question to you, because we are in 2024 and we are in Dynamics 365 space, we have to talk about AI and Copilot capabilities coming in the product. So, uh, what are your thoughts around how the product is evolving, OpenAI capabilities coming into the Dynamics application space? So, what are your thoughts about it? How does the future look to you, and what are you most excited about? Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually quite an exciting topic. I'm sure every single person talks about AI, and probably wondering how this will fit with their business, with their day-to-day life. We have been introduced by it by my children, right? They are using ChatGPT like crazy. Every second person is started to use it. In businesses, we are so excited. At Delta Insights, we have been trialing since the beginning the Copilot. How would that work? We are demonstrating it to our customers, and explaining how this could increase their productivity. It's not getting rid of the work and the brains of humans, but it's just supporting them to be more productive. It reminds me actually of when a few years ago, when the world of dynamics started to talk about automated workflows and things that actually get reminders automatically. And we were so excited that something like this can remove a lot of the manual work. Obviously, AI is a bigger wave, but it is exactly the same excitement that things can go quicker. It brings you a lot of intelligence. What we have found is some customers actually still scared from that, what it means, how does this work from a privacy perspective. So we are spending time to educating them. But what I found as well, and I was fascinated by it being the developer I have at heart, is how the developers and the programmers actually can use AI to get quick value. Maybe this is a quicker way of developing a common problem, that you don't have to research a lot or try to debug a lot, because AI can tell you this is the right code to do it. I have seen also some examples with how you can write unit tests, generating quick unit tests using AI. And I know that some developers got really excited. So that just saves a lot of time and effort and making it more efficient as well. So I think there's a lot there to learn from. It's exciting wave, and we are definitely on the wave. I think there's a lot still to learn, but slowly we are getting there.
No, it's great to hear your perspective on that. I also agree. The developer productivity benefits which we are getting with all the Copilot, especially the GitHub Copilot, and then we are Microsoft is working also in Power Platform space where we can use Copilot to create Power Pages. So definitely a lot of acceleration happening in developers space. And I also see a demand of AI developers which will increase in coming years. So I also feel AI will, while it will increase the efficiency of businesses, accelerate the tasks and automate them, it will also create a next generation of AI developers in the market. So it will create
Opportunities.
jobs.
Yeah.
It will create opportunities.
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect.
And that's how I always see things, for every challenge or problem people may think, it's actually an opportunity. So we need to jump on the opportunities. Yeah.
True. So true. Cool, Dalia. It was really great to have you at Dynamic Divas, and we wish you and Delta Insights great
Thank
success,
you.
and may you achieve all the dreams which you set for Delta Insights in your vision. Any final closing comments from you, Dalia?
No, thank you so much for reaching out and asking me to be part of this great show. I wish you all the best. And what a really cool initiative that you started. And I'm here to support or answer any questions. People can reach out if they need any support. I'm here to help the community.
Thanks a lot, Dalia. Really appreciate it. And it's my honor to interview you today on this show. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for more inspiring stories at Dynamic Divas, where we celebrate women in technology and the incredible impact they make. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.